This year, things will be new, different, better. I believe in the spring. We all do. In the spring, baseball begins again. And anything is possible when the umpire yells, "Play ball."
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to MLB The Show 19.
I forgot my, well, I can't. Playing real to the show, because I just kind of please, I guess.
Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Plus 5 stealing, plus 5. Should be plus 1 speed then. Dang it.
Like I'm a turtle. Oh. The Martin. Push button.
In 4th. I am 86 overall.
Let me see how you work. You was dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt.
104 in the MLB. And 76 runs, which is 76 RBIs. 254 hits. 12 home runs. 95 RBIs.
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and Guy Lanier will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, King, legend. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. Altuve from deep in the hole. On the throw, pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
This is popped up. Lawson is under it. And the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. So striding in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hit weakly on the ground to short.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan? And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Round to short. Legend scoops it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Has to be in the 80s. I can beat him, I know it.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks they're...
Now batting, King Legend, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. King Legend, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I pulled down on a high fastball. What I need to stop pulling down. It's a natural instinct. Now I need to pull up.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field.
Get down.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Leading off the inning, King Legend, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Lawson ranging up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In the air now out to left field. Delmonico will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Koji Enright. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. This is pulled into right. McConnell makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home. Stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2.
Get the ball to me.
Round out to short. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now at the plate, King Legend. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
I should have pulled on.
At the plate, Enrique Cabral. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Right
Come on,
side.
get there.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now at the plate, Koji Enright.
Now batting, designated hitter, Koji Enright.
He's set.
All right, hold on right there.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Frank Nieto, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer. He'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first.
We got one out here.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Mitchell
for
Barlick claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ernest Robles records the save, his first of the year.
20 men on base.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over, and the inning is over. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Legend. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Legend.
Now here's the drive out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Kevin Lawson. He got on top of one. It was a ground down, picked him last time.
Take him out.
Sharply on the ground. To his right, Legend. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Striding into the box, A.J. Reed. No hits to this point.
AJ.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. And there are two away now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 and 2 here.
1-1-1
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Astros lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
The batter, number 99, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. King Legend. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Beat it out, beat it out. Him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Legend. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's a swing. Beat it out. Frazier at second. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Houston Astros took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tyler Anderson earns his 5th winner of the year. Drew McClung hammers down the save.
I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all this on me.
17. Good God. See, here it is a point.
This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
I'm on the bench. Could be right. No, out. Have a 9-1. A homer would tie.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with runners at first and third, and still only one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, King Legend.
And open your friend, let it fly one time.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short as he'll hang on here to record the second out. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Stephen Fair earned his 5th win of the year.
4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They let up 5.
Not ideal baseball weather.
Play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Coming to the plate now, King Legend. And he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Put me up right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Franco on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak? Into the box,
right here.
King Legend. He flew out in his last at-bat.
You can do it.
First offering on its way. Grounded
right,
to
he's
first.
up, he's up.
Altman is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run.
Welcome back as Seattle prepares for their third turn through the order, and fans of the Mariners have really been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now, here we go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Seattle. In now, Jamal Mantle, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Jamal Mantle.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1-1-1.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, King Legend. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back.
Let it rip right here.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Let's go now. One time.
The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Again, a 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Altman is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, King Legend. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here we go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh,
there you go. You're here. You're here.
Second. Did he get his double play? And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So striding forward now, Koji Enright.
Come on,
The designated hitter, Koji Enright.
Hey, drop him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
The right fielder,
standing in, Nicky Cedeno, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that. At the plate, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Legend is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Alexi Padilla. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game.
1-1-1.
Hard hit ball to second. Well, and he has some trouble. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. In now for Cleveland, King Legend. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rios is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
So they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Ernest Robles gets the win. Set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Trevor Williams is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very...
He says, you're a 3 out.
plate, King Legend, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
King Legend.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Verlander Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Digging in, King Legend. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch.
Fastball here.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Koji Enright. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Enright.
Hey, get a good one here right
The
now.
1-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Tribe. Striding in once again, Andy Bowyer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Bowyer.
Up the middle. Legend up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go. Digging in the switch hitter, King Legend. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
He's set, and the pitch. He pops it up. Coming in is Peterson. You can't get there as it falls in. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Koji Enright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Coming in is Peterson. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Frank Nieto.
The left fielder, Frank Nieto.
Hey, be patient.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bowyer is there, and the side is. So stepping in, King Legend. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go.
He takes the turn and heads for second.
Go 3, man.
And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll make it third safely. So your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Digging in now, Koji Enright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Indians, Frank Nieto. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. They've taken a 2-run lead.
Bottom of the 8th. They just scored 6 runs and only 1 out.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping into the box, play Tate.
Play Tate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4, the outcome today. Cleveland crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping.
Got hit, and then I got a single, and then I had a single. What is going on?
Player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Hey, come on now, big
Leading
dog.
off
Get
for
your
the
pitch.
Indians, the shortstop, King.
High fly ball out to
Legend.
straightaway center. Bader moves over, makes the play, one away.
Leading off for St. Louis, the designated hitter, William.
Shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Cardinals jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. We've got baseball for you. So digging in now, King, Legend. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Legend.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Cortez is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So one run. The next to bat for St. Louis, Alfredo Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
On to first, and there were two down. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out. Stepping up to the plate, King, Legend. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader patrolling center makes the play, one out. Stepping in for the Cardinals. Ernesto Cortez.
The left fielder, Ernesto Cortez.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Digging in once again, King, Legend. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your
line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
The 1-2. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall.
Digging in and looking for more. King, Legend. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cortez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling the dish. Look for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Reyes takes the win on the mound.
I'll take it to the Cubs or Brewers.
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it. So it's time to take it. Rhyme with the dope. It's time to see who be real. Unload the empty dick on them. Make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move, but I'ma hit you. To the tongue, yeah, I call it Dilla Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture. Hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my wall. And I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. I'm in like that drop. Niggas looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in that bitch with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winners. They can't hang with us, can't fuck with us. They know we ain't been dangerous. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready?
The player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing, and the next there was life.
29. They have more losses than we have wins.
Yeah, we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out.
The batter, number 99, second baseman, King Legend.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
Hey, drop him in. He's right.
Brett Root.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Frank Nieto.
Bunt sign still on
right
1 and 2, and he gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow them.
Now batting, third baseman, Darren.
He's running.
Handy.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, King Legend.
Into the box now, King Legend, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally.
They left 13 men on base.
So happy. We came back from 1 to 0.
Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the... Jose Valenzuela is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Digging in, King Legend. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lynn ranging up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Legend is off at first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians lead 1. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in, Darren Handy. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Yep, we're already losing.
Ready on 0-2. Back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Now to the plate, King, Legend, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Come on.
Right-handed. Yep.
Play right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
I did. Go.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Now the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1. Striding forward now.
Now the DH, the designated hitter.
I'm off now. 2 out. We're losing 3-5 in the 5th inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King, Legend. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Make the turn, find the ball.
But speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins. Up next for Minnesota, Gelman Barth coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Stepping up now, King, Legend. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time from the stretch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches and some big...
Here's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone.
Yep.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
7-5.
How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs. Well, this This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
7-5 tonight's final. Minnesota took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Valenzuela earned his 5th win of the year. Steven Pena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Nelson Barone closes the door for the save, his 18th.
We remind you to please.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Andy Ware, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
High in the air out to center field. Ryan moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, King, legend. He flew out in his last at-bat.
King, legend.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ruth, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Ruth rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 2-run game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here it comes on 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. That's in there. Base hit. Uh-oh, he missed it. Throwing to second. To second now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Felix Irizarry. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, Cleveland.
1.
Scooped up. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Coming to the plate now, King, legend, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly.
First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hey, I need you right here, one time. Hey, see it, drive it.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Not your normal put away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball.
Ready once again, Walter Kwan.
The first baseman, Walter Kwan.
Hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Indians 2. Settling in now, King, legend. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Now in the box, King, legend. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
King, legend.
Come on, big guy.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
...2019, I was born in 2010.
Striding
9 years.
Andrew Benintendi. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meyer makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Felix Irizarry.
Felix Irizarry.
Hit to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-3.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. All right. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. It's the real thing.
Guess what? You struck out more times than everyone in my team. Yeah, everyone in the team.
coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Hours. 60 minutes.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment.
66 seconds. Oh, there I am.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. 3. Out.
Now at the plate, King, Legend. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Tribe. Still no score. So coming to the plate, King, Legend. He flew out in his last at-bat.
King, Legend.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his right, Frazier. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Byron Buxton.
Ready on 0-2. Put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in to try it again. King, Legend. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
Now that ball is down and could score a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Sent toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Frank Nieto.
The batter, no outfielder, Frank Nieto.
Hey, your pitch. Try to deep, huh? Here you go.
And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the water.
Number 7, Nicky Cedeno.
The 0-1 offering. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We're through 5. Ready for another chance. King, Legend. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in, King, legend. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Give me a high fastball. I dare you. I dare you.
The set and the 1-0. His
Eyes
lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The set and the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bullet back up the middle.
Dang it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2. Striding in for Houston, Jackie Harnell has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
0 for 5.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painful.
I'm 1 for 5.
So striding in, King, legend. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Watch up, your turn right here.
Here's the first pitch. This is flared out to second. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? Now the Astros designated hitter, Alex Bregman. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Alex Bregman.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown. Fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Ryan Ochoa wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
For the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 9 hits.
Tell me I'm on the bench. I'm on the bench.
Wednesday night base. Stepping in, King, legend. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Delmonico, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Liner toward right center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Hey, come on right here. Come on now.
Let me go find mine.
Play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go.
The 1-1 home. Round to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, King, legend. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance.
Next up for the Stros, Kevin Lawson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. Cabral has it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now with the plate, King, legend. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Delmonico.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Into the box now, King, legend. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
He's running.
He's going.
Hit hard
Run
back
it out,
up
run
the
it out,
middle.
dig.
And
On
that
the
gets
bag,
through,
on the bag,
so
right
his
here, on the
first
bag.
base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit-and-run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager.
What? The last time where you left your phone. In my room. No.
This player has been called in for a second disciplinary review. The manager makes very clear his expectations going forward. When the player resists, he gets an earful. The meeting is over. The manager hopes his words have made an impact.
Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a
3, 4, 4. Take your base. Out, out. Take out. 3. Leading off for the Indians.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Legend.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The tag, and he is out at second. So now it'll be the 4-hole with King, Legend.
Shortstop, King, Legend.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Get your pitch, huh?
From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
No, that's down.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Koji Enright. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Runners off for second. Inside, he misses ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Delmonico has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Riding into the box,
Now
Frank Nieto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no.
Is Mom allowed to eat tonight? Yeah, I'm sure that's what she is. That's why we've been like supporting it. I'm making the children taco salad. Yes, they always want. Hold on. Yes.
We did play baseball.
Oh, coming in and out. We just played baseball. Over the roof. Over the roof. Casey said, "Oh my goodness." Yeah, because he was gonna do that balls last night after the game, so now they have to, of course,
Husband,
catch them all up.
but when I was just batting, I was just trying to catch it to him, and every single time, almost every single time, husband threw it at my balls, I caught it on the freaking roof.
That he's a genius? Yeah. That he's above average? Well, and like I was saying earlier, I was talking to Brooke because she asked me how it went, and I was like, well, it went directly opposite from why this meeting was set in place in the first place. Making her a certificate for a free night stay and a meal and everything. Yeah, and she was like,
You want to watch Garfield? Sure. Okay. We're watching it out here.